Why would a civilization only emerge after the climate got worse? Like,
Right.
that doesn't make sense at all. Like,
And so little research done in sub-Saharan Africa, where they've actually gone into the ground and done like large-scale research of these immense areas.
nothing. The Sahara Desert is vast and obviously covered in sand and extremely hot, extremely difficult to survey, politically unstable, and there's basically been no archaeological work done across the whole. And the Sahara Desert is massive. It's like the whole of North Africa, right down to,
Right.
like, I mean, it's massive, and
You could fit the United States in
you
there.
could fit anything in there, like a whole like preceding civilization for 9,000 years leading up to ancient Egypt. Like, it's the perfect place. It's right by Mesopotamia. It's right by Egypt. And yet we have this blank spot for the 9,000 years before the development of civilization, which is kind of also the gap between, I mean, it's a little bit less than this, but the gap between Göbekli Tepe and the birth of civilization. We have this huge area which would have been perfect for civilization, full of rivers, lakes, grasslands, perfect climate, and it's just missing.
Also, abundant resources where they could establish a stable civilization because they had so much food and they weren't being attacked, so they could kind of set up shop and figure some things out
Yeah.
over a long period of time.
Yeah. So my theory is that things were happening in the Sahara Desert when it was green, in the green Sahara, for those 9,000 years. And then because it was really quick, that's what I don't think people realize, is that when the Sahara Desert turned from, you know, green, lush paradise, whatever you want to call it, to a desert, it was like a few centuries. It's called rapid desertification, and it flipped, not overnight, obviously, but in a few centuries compared to 9,000 years is a rapid change. And for any kind of culture that was living there, you wouldn't have noticed it straight away, but in 50 years, you'd be like, fuck, it's getting a bit hot here. Do you know what I mean? Like, shit's going on. And then
Yeah.
so I think maybe people migrated to the last stretch of green that was still available to them, which was the Nile River. And then the kind of survivors or the migratory populations developed around the Nile River, and using the kind of experience and knowledge that they had from their lives and the kind of history of their cultures in the Green Sahara period, that is what led to ancient Egypt. I mean, that's just a
Well, it's
theory,
also
but
just an assumption that ancient Egypt didn't exist alongside that.
That's
or
true.